In this podcast episode, Gary Brecka welcomes Bryony Deery, a female Pilates instructor and wellness advocate who shares her remarkable journey from trauma and autoimmune disease to strength, healing, and vibrant pregnancy health. The discussion touches on Bryony's personal experiences with rheumatoid arthritis, the transformative power of classical Pilates, holistic lifestyle changes, and practical advice for maintaining a healthy pregnancy through diet, movement, and mindful living. Bryony's story begins with a devastating car accident at age 17 that left her with head, neck, and spinal injuries, accompanied by excruciating pain and physical limitations. The traditional medical approach she initially encountered involved immobilization, heavy reliance on pain medications including tramadol and corticosteroid injections. This classic protocol, which often prioritizes rest and pharmaceuticals, is common in such injuries, but can have detrimental effects on the body's natural capacity to heal. It was through the fortuitous encounter with a physiotherapist who introduced her to classical Pilates that Bryony found a different path to recovery. Although Pilates was not mainstream or considered trendy at the time, it became foundational for rebuilding her core strength, improving posture, and reconnecting mind and body. This approach helped alleviate her chronic pain and reduce dependence on painkillers. Over time, she fully healed her body through consistent movement, breathwork, and physical realignment. Later, Bryony was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, a challenging autoimmune disease predominantly affecting women, which caused severe joint swelling, loss of finger mobility, and impaired daily functions. Conventional treatments prescribed included corticosteroid injections, administered twice monthly, which she chose to avoid after the initial treatment due to their long-term joint-damaging effects. Her healing journey involved reigniting her Pilates practice coupled with lifestyle changes that addressed not only physical, but emotional and nutritional aspects. By cultivating a habitual Pilates practice focusing on precise form, breath control, and core engagement, Bryony was able to calm her nervous system and reduce systemic inflammation. She also adopted meditation, journaling, and significant dietary changes, moving toward a predominantly plant-based diet with occasional fish and eventual elimination of dairy, which she felt made a substantial difference in her symptom management and overall well-being. Bryony underscores that her healing was a holistic process involving full-body alignment, stress management, and improved posture rather than relying solely on medication. She attributes part of her autoimmune remission to this multifaceted approach, supplemented in later years by sauna and cold plunge therapies that support detoxification and immune regulation by aiding waste elimination through sweat. Highlighting the importance of movement over immobilization, Bryony's experience challenges the misconception that autoimmune diseases are life sentences, reinforcing the powerful potential of self-care and consistent physical engagement in disease reversal. Delving deeper into Pilates, Bryony explains its origins with Joseph Pilates, who developed this system while rehabilitating injured World War I soldiers by encouraging movement even while patients were bedridden, using springs attached to hospital beds. His philosophy viewed the body as an integrated system centered around a powerhouse, or core, supported by controlled breathwork to enhance mind-body coordination. Classical Pilates emphasizes precision, balanced breath, and spinal health, which Joseph Pilates famously summarized as key to youthfulness and longevity. Bryony highlights the accessibility of Pilates, which requires minimal equipment and can be practiced anywhere, even on a bed, towel, or simple mat. She stresses how Pilates is sustainable, offering both strength and mobility benefits, and because it does not overly tax the body, rest days are often unnecessary. Regarding pregnancy, Bryony conveys crucial advice. Aspiring mothers should train and prepare their bodies before conception, building strength and resilience to navigate pregnancy's hormonal fluctuations and physical demands more effectively. Contrary to common fears, she affirms that movement during pregnancy is not only safe, but vital, with adaptations made predominantly after the first trimester, particularly in core work. She debunks myths around core training in pregnancy by demonstrating how breath-integrated Pilates exercises can maintain deep core engagement safely. Breathwork, she shares, is an essential pillar of her daily practice and pregnancy routine, promoting relaxation, improved oxygenation, and strengthening the connection between the nervous system and muscular activation. Bryony's simple breath technique involves inhaling to expand the rib cage while placing hands on the ribs, followed by a controlled exhale, drawing the belly button inward toward the spine, reinforcing core muscles without the strain of traditional crunches. Her teaching emphasizes that precise breath coordination with movement enhances workout effectiveness and injury prevention, making Pilates a powerful tool for pregnancy fitness and beyond. She encourages pregnant women and those planning pregnancy to embrace adaptability, mindfulness, and consistency, tailoring exercises to feel good and support their unique needs. Turning to diet, Bryony shares how pregnancy influenced her evolving nutritional habits. Now she eats a diverse and nutrient-rich diet, including quality meats, fish, healthy fats, berries, and plenty of greens like spinach. She admits to enjoying a variety of foods and believes in fueling both herself and her baby adequately, consciously focusing on whole foods packed with essential micronutrients. Interestingly, she recently reintroduced eggs into her diet for the first time in years, citing their excellent protein quality. She also enjoys Greek yogurt and is pragmatic about managing fruit intake to avoid excess sugars. Her philosophy centers around balance without restriction, eating generously to support pregnancy demands while emphasizing nutrient density. Both Bryony and Gary discuss the importance of sufficient protein intake during pregnancy, which can be challenging for many women due to reduced appetite or dietary preferences. They agree that protein powders, whether plant-based or high-quality whey, are practical supplements that can help meet daily requirements efficiently. Quality matters, however, as many protein powders are heavily processed or contain low-grade ingredients. Bryony values accessible options that support health, and protein powders provide convenience, especially when traveling or busy. The conversation briefly touches on infant feeding choices, particularly breastfeeding and formula. Bryony expresses her intention to breastfeed, but remains open-minded and non-judgmental concerning mothers who use formula. Gary shares insights about infant formulas, noting quality variations worldwide, with the UK and Germany offering some of the cleanest products that avoid harmful ingredients such as pro-inflammatory seed oils commonly found in US formulas. They highlight ongoing efforts to develop better infant formula options with natural fat sources and minimal processing, emphasizing the need for compassionate, non-shaming dialogue around mothering choices. Bryony appreciates these considerations as part of her thoughtful pregnancy journey and preparation. Towards the episode's close, Bryony reflects on her definition of being an ultimate human. For her, it means sharing the life-altering knowledge and healing modalities she has gained to empower others on their health journeys. She values cultivating inner calmness amid a culture of constant scrutiny and self-criticism, believing true human optimization involves both transformative action and peace within. Her passion for impacting lives through movement, breath, nutrition, and mindset shines throughout the conversation and offers listeners actionable inspiration for embracing holistic wellness in their own lives, whether recovering from chronic disease or navigating pregnancy health.